talking to my friend Matt the other day, and he asked me what's the most common question parents have if their children are being bullied. And I know the most common question I get, but I thought I'd do a little research, and I actually entered a huge prompt into ChatGPT, and I basically summed it up with what's the most common questions parents have out there if their children are being bullied. And the number one answer is, how do I help my child if they're being bullied? And in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 ways to help, 3 steps that you can take today, plus a bonus tip at the end of the video, so stick around for that. But first, when I look at how to help children through a bullying situation, I break it down into 3 categories. First up is the mental game, all the ways we can use our mind to help deal with the bully mentally. Next up is the verbal game, all the ways we can use our words to help deal with the bully verbally. And last up is the physical game and all the ways we can physically deal with the bully. So first up is the mental game. And the mental game includes all kinds of ways we can use our mind, like awareness, avoidance, evasion, dealing with cyberbullying, all the different ways we can use our mind. But what I think is the most important part, the most important thing we can do for our mind to help deal with the bully is raise your children's self-confidence starting today. That's the best defense I believe that they can have against the bully. You see, the bully does not want to pick a fight. The bully wants to pick on someone they think won't fight back. He or she just wants an easy target. So if we can raise our confidence, if we can just look a little more confident, if we can just act a little more confident, hopefully that can keep the bully moving on by us to go look for an easier target somewhere else. And one of the best techniques you can give your champ to help build their self-confidence is expand your comfort zone. I like to say, do something that scares you just a little bit every single day. You know, most of us live in our comfort zone. It's all the things that we're comfortable doing, and we never really reach out of that. We don't really expand our boundaries. We don't really take risks outside of our comfort zone, but that is where you grow. So basically, sit down with your champ in the morning and say, hey, what 3 things are you gonna do today to push outside your comfort zone? What 3 things are you gonna try today? And then at the end of the day, check in with them and say, hey, what 3 things did you do today to break out of your comfort zone? What 3 things did you do? What 3 risks did you take? And then reward them if they actually did go for it and they reached out and they tried 3 new things that day. Here's a tip that you can give them. The US Navy SEALs, they have a saying, it's get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's where we grow. Don't run from things that are uncomfortable, but run to them and challenge yourself. Take some risks and push outside your comfort zone. Next up is the verbal game, and this is something you can practice at home and help build their verbal confidence at home. You can practice bullying your children just a little bit, take it easy, and have them respond to you verbally. There's all kinds of different ways to respond verbally. And the more you do this, the more they practice it, the more they start to be comfortable responding. You know, every day, just spend a little bit of time bullying them, you know, and again, take it easy. Don't say anything personal or mean. Just keep it generic. Things like, hey, ding dong, what are you looking at? Whatever, take it nice and easy. And then have them practice responding. And if they know who their bully is, if they've had some bullying issues in the past, ask them what kind of things the bully said in the past. What kind of teasing or what kind of things did the bully give them in the past? And then use those same words and have them practice responding in maybe 3 or 5 different ways, over and over and over. You know, it's like basketball. If your child gets on the basketball team, but they never practice, and then it's the end of the season, the end of the last game, only a little bit of time left, and they get fouled and they have the chance to take 2 free throws to maybe win the game. If they've never practiced, they're not going to feel very confident and they're probably not going to make those shots. But just like the pros, the people that put in the time and they practice that same shot over and over and over and over for days, weeks, months, and even years, and they've done that thousands of times, it's no problem for them and they feel comfortable walking up to the free throw, and they're probably going to make those shots because they're confident about it. They're confident because they're competent in it. That's how you build confidence. Confidence is created by competence, and competence is created by practice. So practice it. Start bullying your child a little bit today and have them get used to building that muscle memory, that automatic response. And finally, the physical game. I think the best tip I can give you here is enroll your child into self-defense or martial arts. There's no better way to help reduce bullying than teaching your child how to fight. And that's the number one question I always get from parents and even people that don't have kids. They always ask, won't teaching a child to fight make them fight more? And the answer is actually the opposite. It's no. Teaching a child to fight actually reduces their chances of being bullied, of being in a fight. Matter of fact, I've made a video on this question. If you'd like to see that, I'll link to it down in the description down below and you can watch that video. But again, teaching your champ how to fight is proven to help reduce bullying and reduce fighting. Finally, the bonus tip is build a firm foundation to build your bully defense on. And that means covering all the basics. Things like building your support team around your champ, people that they know they can go to, documenting everything that's going on with the bully. Documentation is key. It's working with the school. It's working with the police if you have to. It's using social media to assist and not to attack. It's also using the news media if you have to. I have a link on all the basics if you'd like, and I'll put that down in the description too if you want to take a peek at that. All right, I want to thank you for taking the time to see how you can help your champ through this. You know, it's parents like you, it's teachers like you, it's caregivers like you that are going to make a difference in your champ's life. If you'd like some other content, I have plenty of other strategies, techniques, and tactics on this channel. And if you think someone else could use this information, please feel free to share this video with someone else. Thank you much, and go make it a great day.